guessed it, shoe review. And you guys know that I love shoes. I love doing shoe reviews for purely the reason that I like being well informed, as I'm assuming do most of you. I like to just spew my knowledge and hope that I help some of you guys out there that are interested or are now interested in buying the shoe. So I kind of wanted to return the favor and share my knowledge with you guys about the Superga platform shoes. I love these shoes, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. I first want to start off by saying that I do sound disgusting, and I'm very well aware of that. I recently just recovered from a sore throat, so I just sound very congested. I'm sorry about that. Must sound disgusting, but I wanted to get this video out there, so nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoy. To break down the skeleton of my shoe reviews, for those of you guys that are new on my channel, I love to break down my shoe reviews by first starting out with general comments. So that's talking about sizing, talking about price, etc. And then I talk about my pros and cons. That is pretty self-explanatory, so let's just get right on into the video. So I'm going to be looking down here maybe sometimes because I have my notebook with my comments written down there, so hope that doesn't bother you too much. But so for general comments, retail price, it's $100. Never get it for $100, never get anything for full price. I just checked Poshmark, got my girls for $50, so putting that out there. Poshmark, sponsor me. I love Poshmark, and I always talk about Poshmark. Next, sizing. People, all the reviews that I've read, all the research that I've done, people say to size a full size down, and I support that as well. I think that, I support that as well, Tanya. Anyways, yeah, I do back that up. I do back that up. Really, Catherine? You guys are probably having an image of me backing it up. Okay, anyways. Oh my. I do second that. I do think that you need a size one full size down. So, just for reference. So I'm a size 38 in Birkenstocks, which equates to about 7.5. But in these shoes, I got a 37.5, which equates to a US 7.5. Typically, I will try to size down either half a size or a full size. In this case, I sized down half a size. I have read that the shoe, the whole backing of the shoe will rip. I question what these people are doing in these shoes because I have worn these shoes for 3 months pretty religiously and nothing has even shown any signs of rippage or tearing. Maybe these people are running sprints in these shoes. I don't know, but I am just walking, and I wouldn't say that I walk extra vigorously or I walk with a lot of grace. I walk like average, and I have never experienced anything with the whole backing of the shoe ripping. Maybe they just got a bad pair. I don't know, but I've seen on urbanoutfitters.com their reviews saying that the whole backing will like rip off within like months. And I've had these shoes and I've worn them pretty religiously for like 3 months, and that has not happened to me, so I guess I'm lucky. The biggest concern that a lot of people have with these shoes are the platform. And let me tell you something. The platform adds so much to the shoe. Do not get the, okay, not don't get the shoe, but I don't think they're worth to get if you don't get the shoe without the platform. So Superga is more commonly known for their just flat shoe of the version of my shoe. So no platform. And I know some people, I was turned off by platforms as well. I think that they kind of look like clown shoes, but after wearing them, I can firmly say that I love the platform. I definitely feel like even though sneakers are deemed as a more casual shoe, I don't think my fashion style is jeopardized because I'm wearing sneakers with my outfits. I actually feel like just as fashionable, if not more fashionable, but it's because of the platform. So I don't know, it's all your preference, but I personally think that the Superga, just the standard Superga shoe, isn't as worth as getting the platform ones. But that's, like I said, my opinion. You guys, to each their own. Another thing I love about these shoes is that they are made in Italy. So it's called the People's Shoe of Italy. And like I said in my Birkenstock video, I love when shoes are made in Europe, or not necessarily Europe, but just, I feel like generally I think that the shoe quality is there. So like my Birkenstocks, I still love them, wear them, have held up really nicely. Same with these shoes. I feel like they have a lot of quality to it. So I'll be talking more about that in the pros section, but they have a lot of like quality to it, they have a lot of weight to it, and I think that I do believe that it's because it's made in Europe. The next thing I have to talk about is that they're extremely comfortable once you break it in. And I'll be talking about the comfort levels in the con section, talking about more about the breaking in process. But now that I have broken them in, they're extremely comfortable. I wear them everywhere and doesn't give me issues. Another comment I have is that they go with literally anything. And that's a big reason why it was like such a game changer for me, sneakers. Like, I'm now obsessed with sneakers and I'm looking for more and more pairs. But I think that sneakers do a good job at kind of downplaying an outfit. So I know sometimes I feel a little too dressed up, and not to say that's a bad thing, but when I feel too dressed up, I think sneakers are always the way to go. You just pop those on and then it makes the outfit look like casual chic. So like I said, I think they go with everything. They go with dresses, they go with skirts, yoga pants, jeans. I think they look great with anything. And I really like how when I wear it with skirts or shorts or anything that really exposes my leg, the platform of the shoe makes my legs look super elongated, and hence the reason why people wear wedges or heels a lot if they're especially more petite. It's because they make you look taller. So I felt like the platform acts in the same way. Even though it's in sneaker form, I do think that the platform makes my legs look skinnier and elongated. And in my notebook, I wrote that these shoes are good quality, like with all those O's. And I am a quality whore. I don't know, that's not the right term. I basically love quality pieces over quantity. So I'm always trying to find stuff that, even if it's more, I have to fish out more money, I'm fine with it if the quality is there. And I found that in these shoes. Purely down to the canvas material. It is so thick, so durable, so just impenetrable. Love it. And on top of that, the platform is actually super heavy. And I'm going to say it once again, but I love when my clothing articles or my accessories or whatnot are heavy. Don't know why. I just really enjoy that because I feel like it shows that there's some weight to it, there's some quality to it. And my last, or not my last, but another comment I have to say is that they are a classic shoe. And I think this is the biggest reason why I love these shoes so much, is because they go with everything. Like I said, they go with dresses, skirts, whatever. But I found that when I was packing for my Europe trip, I didn't know exactly like how many shoes I wanted to bring. I ended up just making the decision that I'm just gonna bring my Superga shoes and see what happens. Like, if I didn't pack another shoe, my bad. So on the Europe trip, I never without a doubt had any trouble pairing my Supergas with any outfit I had. I literally thought that the Supergas paired up with anything I wore. I wore culottes. I wore boyfriend jeans. I didn't wear dresses. I wore dresses. I wore wide-legged pants. They went with everything. And I wore jeans with it. Like, literally, I wore everything with it. And I felt like I never was at a loss for what shoe to wear, or I never was desiring other pairs of shoes that I could have worn with this outfit. So I think they're a super classic shoe. I think they are really, like, if you're traveling especially and you don't know like how many shoes to pack, definitely I think you only need these Superga shoes and you should be good for the whole trip. And then something that I always like to touch on when I talk about my shoes is the arch support. For those of you that are new on my channel, I always talk about my arches and how crazy they are. I don't have flat feet. I like to think I have extremely arched feet. So when I buy shoes, it's always very difficult because most shoes are made like completely flat unless they're like rainbow sandals. But so I figured that these shoes weren't going to be so much of an everyday shoe because they were flat and it would probably hurt my arches. But my hypothesis correct me if I'm wrong, call me insane, but I think that the platform actually adds like as a cushion. So I also talked about this in my other shoe review, my Doc Martens shoe review, that they have a really gummy sole, and I think that adds like as a cushion or like a soft step every time you take a step. So I think oddly enough that I think the platform actually adds as that cushion. So I never had trouble with my arches hurting in these shoes. When I was breaking them in, it was more so like my toe area that would hurt than my arches. My arches would never bother me when I was breaking in these shoes. So some of the cons are that it is really, I would say it's pretty difficult to break in. Shoes usually take me a week to a week and a half to break in, but these shoes took me a good month, and 1 week of that month was because I was wearing it extensively. So I was wearing it for like 9 miles a day. But I think it's purely because the quality is there. So like I said, the canvas material of the shoe is tough. So it's gonna take time for you to like wiggle your way, you know, make your foot all comfortable in the shoe, make sure that the shoe is molded to the foot. It's gonna take some time, but personally I wasn't bothered by that because I knew that my shoe was good quality. So I was willing to make the sacrifice a little bit to break in the shoe for a little longer. The last comment I do have, which was my biggest concern about these shoes, is that people are saying that when you size down, your shoe still, or your foot still will slip out. So I did notice that my foot did still continue to slip out even though I got a half size down. And purely because I think it's because the shoe is really stiff. So instead of like when you're wearing shoes, okay, how do I demonstrate this? Like when you're wearing shoes, like it'll bend with your foot. So like does this make sense? I don't know, hope it does. But like this is the shoe flat at resting position, and obviously when you're moving, like it's bending with you. But because the shoe is just so like stiff and thick, it kind of just stays the whole way when you're walking. So your foot will raise a little bit, but my easy solution to that is just to tie your shoelaces tighter or with more intent like what shoelaces are meant to do, like suck everything in pretty much. But super easy solution. I just tied my shoelaces tighter, and I didn't really have that problem after that. And even if your foot is lifting, it's not as if it's like fully coming out, fully coming back in, fully coming out. It's like little raises. It's nothing that's too drastic or nothing that should hinder your walking extremely. So that was my biggest concern with the shoe, and easy solution, just tie your shoelaces tighter. And if that is still not, you know, valid enough, I would just go directly into the store first and try on the shoes, whether you want to see a half size down or a full size down. Of course, like not everybody has access to that, so just bank on going down a size. That is everything I have for the shoe review. I hope I didn't miss out on anything. I feel like I was informative enough, but if I wasn't, just leave a comment down below and let me know if you have any other questions, and I'll try to get to your questions to the best of my ability. If not, we have a YouTube community here that will probably answer your question as well. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, found it extremely helpful, and if you guys are curious about my other shoe reviews, you can go scroll through my channel or I'll link it down below. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!